Hey guys, Shaggy here, aka G. Welcome to another 100+ gameplay from Black Ops 2. We're playing Ground 199 on Turbine. Domination using MSMC with fast mags and suppressor. For the attachments, perks are lightweight flak jacket, scavenger toughness and dexterity. Without any lethals or tacticals. As you know from my gameplays that I post, I don't use any lethals when I play Call of Duty or use tacticals. And the simple fact that is because I don't want to rely on getting kills with lethals, because that's just not the way I play. Every kill that I want to get is with a weapon or my score streaks. Simple as, I don't want to waste time looking at a C4 going in the sky and landing and whatever. That's not the way I play, because I'm too impatient for that. And the fact that you need to deal with certain animation when you're throwing down an equipment is not something that I want to do. And that's something that I'm glad to actually see. You know, some games where you see animations of you like grabbing a player and you stab them in the neck. I'm glad that Call of Duty does not have that, because really, if it's a fast-paced shooter, then keep it like that. You know, I don't want something getting into my way where I can't control. In other words, I want to be in control throughout the whole gameplay, and that's just the way it works. And I wanted to talk about something in specific today, but before I move on to that, I just wanted to say there's certain people out there that still haven't got the 100+ kill game yet, and a lot of people want to get this. And I can give you quite a few recommendations and some of my advice on how to get this. And I can say, hands down, for all my gameplays that I've got 100+ so far, it's something that I did not want to get at the start of the game. It's not something that I would set in my mind that, okay, let's go for 100+ today. No, that's not how it works. The way it works is quite simple. You need to set priorities. So you set certain priorities of getting score streaks, or you played objectives. And the way I look at it is, alright, first things first, let's go for the triple cap. Let's capture all 3 flags. That's the main priority. And all of it is like a chain effect. So one thing leads to another. So if you cap all 3 flags, and while you're capping the flag that the opponent has, you're going to get 200 kills per kill. That's called cap kill, as you will see right now that I'm going to do. And this will then give you a chain effect leading on to your score streaks, which then will get you the swarms or your orbital VSAT, whatever, your dogs. Some people like to use the Lodestar. In my personal opinion, I don't like using that score streak. Simple fact that you're obviously congested in one thing and you're controlling one thing, and you're sort of relying on the spawns of the enemy, and most likely they'll get spawned into a building and they'll probably sit there and wait for the Lodestar to be, to be done. And another thing is easily taken down as well in comparison to the swarm or the dogs. Well, dogs can be taken out easily as well if people just use common sense and sit in a corner and shoot them down. But at the end of the day, I feel like dogs get me more kills than the Lodestar, and that's just so far from me using Lodestar the way it feels for me in comparison to the dogs. Another reason why I use dogs obviously is to take out players inside buildings that tend to avoid the swarms. So once the dogs take out the players inside the building, the swarms do the dirty work outside. Anyway, that's just the way I feel about Lodestar. And yeah, so that's it basically. If you want to get 100+, don't think about it. That's what I'm saying. And just set priorities as you're playing. You know, if you're playing domination, play the objective. Don't just let them have one flag. That's just not the way to approach it. I mean, if you have in your mindset if you really want the 100+, I can guarantee you won't get it. And that's just the way this game works, unfortunately. So really, like, do what I'm doing here. Get these easy points on the flag. You remember, even if you have your own flag and get a kill on top of that, you get extra 25 points. So that's 125 points per kill. So anyway, that's just that. And I got way more 100+ gameplays to show you guys. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see more. I mean, the things like this I'm not really excited for, because it's MSMC is a submachine gun, so I really shouldn't be proud of getting this. And the reason why I was so excited in my previous commentary with 100+ with the AN94 is because it's the first time I get 100+ with an assault rifle, and it was pretty cool because I was rushing with it and it was insane. Anyway, so my cousin came over from Germany, who's 20 years old, and he's pretty good at FIFA 13, but not as great as on Call of Duty. I mean, he recently got Call of Duty for himself. And the first Call of Duty he's got was Black Ops 2. So with that being said, we can say that he's not going to be good at Call of Duty, for the simple fact Black Ops 2 is his first Call of Duty, so he's got no sort of orientation with the game, with the sensitivity and whatnot. So anyway, with that being said, you know, I asked him, he asked me, let's play a bit of Call of Duty, you know. I was like, yeah, sure. And this guy doesn't know about my YouTube channel. This guy doesn't know how much I've played this game for how many years and whatever, you know. And it's something that always, you know, comes to my head, like, oh my god, okay, this guy doesn't know. He doesn't know anything. So with that being said, I asked him, let's do a 1v1, and I told him, all right, so I'm gonna let you have 29 kills, and I'm going to have 0 kills, and all you require is 1 more kill, you know, to get 30 kills, and you'll win the game. And he was like, oh my god, really? Oh, okay, let's do this. So I should have probably recorded this to show you guys. Anyway, so yeah, we did that. We did a 1v1 on Raid, free for all. He had 29 kills, and I had 0 kills. So he needed 1 more kill to win. So with that being said, at the end of that session, I won the game with 30 kills, and he had 29 kills. And he couldn't believe it. And I analyzed his gameplay, and seriously, this is the thing coming into the topic about bad players in Call of Duty. See, players like him is what you're going to see in lobbies. And one of those, I mean, some of these gameplays that you see where people get 42 deaths and 2 kills are players like him. And you're always going to get that. And this comes on to the topic of saying that, alright, for those of you that watch Call of Duty videos on YouTube, I can actually praise you for watching it, because you guys are gathering information, you're learning some of the routes that players take in the videos to become better players. See, a good player in any sort of game will always want to seek out for more information to become a better player. And one way is to watch YouTube videos, and there's other sources of information as well. Always just comes from long-term practicing with whoever you're playing with. And in either way, YouTube has been a big part in helping players becoming a better player themselves. So with that being said, for the people that don't watch YouTube videos, are one of those players most likely who get 42 deaths and 2 kills in a game, who are really bad. And the one thing I noticed when I was analyzing his footage as he was trying to kill me every time he got a death, every now and then he would change his sensitivity from 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 to 9 to 10. He'll keep going up and up and up. And that really caught my eye, because one thing I noticed is that when I first started Call of Duty for the first time ever, when I first started to play Call of Duty 4, that was the first Call of Duty game that I ever played, I immediately went to the max sensitivity. I didn't want to use anything else. I just always went to the max settings, and this way my brain would get used to it, and therefore I wouldn't have to worry about the future Call of Duty games, and wouldn't have to worry about my sensitivity. So if I were to put all that effort into, you know, getting used to the max sensitivity, then I wouldn't have to worry about it after all that practicing. And that's just the way I worked. You know, some people that start off with lower sensitivity may struggle to cope with certain situations, and obviously the person with the higher sensitivity is always an advantage to either turn you on, not in the wrong way, that is, to, you know, if a guy, let's say if a guy's behind you and you've got 2 sensitivity, you probably might not kill him. If you were to compare a guy with a 14 sensitivity, we would have probably taken him out with a 180-degree turn and go bang. That is the terminology for getting turned on, by the way. So yeah. Anyway, that's just, I don't know, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about that. It's bad players in general. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Have you guys ever been in a situation where you play against someone in real life that you know, and you know they're sort of surprised on how the hell you become so, like, how the hell do you play like this? Anyway, 106 kills, 3 deaths. Hope you guys enjoyed. 10 captures. Don't forget to rate the video. I'll see you guys soon. Cheers. Peace. Yeah.